show me Macau. Show me Macau. I wanna see you Macau. I really wanna see you Macau. I 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 wanna see you Macau.
We're going to film something called Palha Street. So, but right now we're on Sao Paulo. I'll try to explain that. But Sao Paulo kind of meanders down, meanders all the way up to Sao Paulo Church, and then it goes way down there. It's about a 15 to 20 minute walk in that direction if I want to do that entire street. And then I always have to go through this area, which is insanely crowded, as you can see with all the people there. So anyways, we're going to be walking the other way for this video. But before we show you where it's on the map and everything like that, let's give you the context of just how crowded that is with all the people. Looks like I can kind of walk up here a little bit right now. It's not too bad. I guess it's raining, so it's a little bit better than usual. The way in the distance is Sao Paulo ruins. So anyways, I think I'm going to change the setting. I'll tell you about that too. So anyways, let's put this up on the map so you can see exactly where we are. Slice of Macau for you. This is the very, very busy Paya Street. It's between Sao Paulo ruins and down to Senado Square. So lots and lots of tourists in this area, but also beautiful architecture, has its own little feel to it. And anyways, without further ado, you got it up on the map. You can see exactly where we are, and let's take you there as if you're there yourself. A slice of Macau. Okay, so I have something called Super View, which kind of gives me the peripheral part to be able to see all the different stuff, and buildings and everything like that. I'm going to change the setting to something different. We're going to see how that looks. So just let me know what you think of this setting right here. This is the kind of the more fisheye, all-inclusive, so you can see the tops of the buildings, the rooftops. You can see the sides, the peripherals really well. And then I'm going to switch to another setting. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so now I changed the setting to something called Linear L. It's also good too because of the lighting. But this we won't be able to see the periphery parts as well. I mean, you will to a certain degree, but you won't see it up above. But I think in this particular setting, I have to move the camera more when I do this too, because if I want to capture it, I can't capture it in the corner. But anyways, this is also kind of interesting too, because we have so many people that I don't think I need to turn the camera that much anyway, so I'll just be kind of navigating all this. But we're on a busy street called Paya Street. I'm gonna walk a little bit to the left. This ice cream shop is really popular. See, if I had the other setting on, I wouldn't have to move the camera like that. It would just be already in the film. So I think sometimes people ask me about the fisheye stuff. That's why. You can see everything. This goes up into the hills. You can keep walking all the way up there, and it goes all the way up to a giant hill that overlooks Sao Paulo ruins, and there's a fortress up there. But the fortress, you can also go at it from a better way, which is next to Sao Paulo ruins itself. Okay. Okay, so let's walk down a little bit further. Palha Street's gonna end. It's been raining. It's actually a typhoon's coming in, so that's here's another one. If I had that other view, super wide, then we could just view right in that without me turning the camera towards it at all. But then this is probably better for what I'm shooting at straight ahead. So there's advantages and disadvantages to both. Palha Street's gonna end right up here in a moment. I think once we get up there, I'll turn on the other setting. Maybe we can turn it on now. I'm turning it on now. Okay, so that's the hyperview. So that's the other setting. So hyperview can take in all the buildings. So now I can take in all the way down the alleys and things like that. So I don't even have to turn the camera so much, which is good because then it doesn't have that jerky feeling. Plus you can see like all the balconies, and you can see it's like a 3-4 story building and such like that. And while I'm looking at that building, I can also see down below as well. So there's some definite advantages to that. And plus you can catch all the periphery parts, so I can see what's in the restaurants to the left without really turning the camera to focus on it. Then yeah, these buildings right here, you can see the full building look. There's a nice glass one, the Nike one. They've been talking about that because the glass design took a lot of work to create that. We might walk over there in a minute. And then this is a different street called Dominic, St. Dominic Street. And you can see all the beautiful architecture. Let's kind of show all the architecture to you. So what we're going to do next is we're going to walk over to that building so you can get an idea what that looks like. Yeah, this building right here, it's there's something about the way the glass was built. It was kind of built like on an angle, which is quite expensive to have glass built like that. So if that was broken, it would be expensive to replace, of course. This kind of goes beyond our street, but this will go up to the Say Cathedral, and Say, it's a bunch of street names up there called Say. But our focus is going to be capturing some of the beautiful architecture like that. Coming back here to catch all the beautiful architecture over here. All the balconies to the left. St. Dominic's Church is straight ahead. And this is technically where our street ends. Let me just go over and catch the street sign real quick. So we're going to go over and catch it. There it is right there. So that's our focus. And then now we're going to walk over to St. Dominic's. And then we'll end it. So, but that's Paya Street, but I kind of want to just capture all the balconies of this beautiful space. Let me just change the setting again. So now we change the setting. So you can't see the rooftops parts, but you can see what's in front of you probably a little bit better. And then we're going to be walking towards St. Dominic's Church. So yeah, the fisheye is gone, but the peripheral part is also gone, which makes sense. So we're going to try to take in this church, and you can already see that I can only capture a little bit of it. I can't capture all of it. If I want to capture all of it, I have to lift the camera up, and then I can. So let me move back to the other way. Now we're back to hyperview, so now we can easily see the whole church, no problem. And we'll just kind of walk in here and kind of give you an idea. This is Sonata Square area. But yeah, you do have the fisheye, but then you can also see all the peripheral parts of everything. You can also see all the architecture, the buildings and everything as well. But now you can take in the whole church. And you can catch it, get the tree in there as well. But yeah, it does have the fisheye look. And now I can catch all the people as well with this camera lens, like this super view, I think it's called. Okay, let's just change this again. So now you have the super wide. Now you have something called the linear. So now you lose it. I have to move the camera up quite a bit. I definitely couldn't capture the people on the sides at the same time. have to make a choice of who I want to capture. But you can see some of the differences. I think there's some, also there's less jerking motion when you have it like this. Okay, so now we have this giant door. So I can just barely put the door in the lens right now. So we'll just put that on the side like that. And we're gonna switch. So I'm still standing in the same spot. I can easily catch the door. I can move it a little bit. I can capture the whole church even. And I can even capture everything on the sides, which I wasn't able to do at all before. But it does distort everything quite a bit. But yeah, you do get an idea of all the surroundings. You can really feel like you're more here yourself and not just exactly with the camera lens is exactly looking at. You can look down to the different streets even in here. You can look down, that's Sonata Square direction, and then that's Sao Paulo direction. So anyways, that was Palha Street. And Paya Street was actually up here to the left. Yeah, it does feel really distorted at times. So there's advantages and disadvantages. I know it'd be hard to say which one is the perfect one, but I also like it because you can kind of see, like, you know, different things are happening to the sides. You can kind of capture it without turning the camera to it. Pop Mart is really popular. Yeah, like that. Even I don't need to turn the camera all the way. I can capture that in the periphery part. So it depends if you want to capture stuff from the periphery or not. Okay. And this is Paya Street right here. So that's where we're gonna end. There we go. So yeah, Sao Domingos, Paya.